Hello everyone and welcome to my latest vlog. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I think the last one I did was when I was up at the Carping for Cancer competition with Tom. Since then, actually, I didn't do a vlog of it, but I did go to World Championships in Hungary with the England team and we came back with a gold medal. So that was awesome. So that's like been a highlight of my year, well, highlight of my fishing career, I think, to be honest with you, to get my second gold. But I didn't make a vlog of that, so you can't watch it, I'm afraid, so sorry about that. But this is my latest vlog, and it's a bit weird because it's first thing in the morning on a Sunday. It's dark, it's tipping down with rain. I've loaded the rods in the back of the carp van, but it's something not quite right because I've got the rods in there, but I haven't got any bait, I haven't got a bed chair, I haven't got a bit of a bivvy. All I've got is my rods and some leads. You've guessed it, I'm not actually going fishing, I'm going casting. Now, casting on a casting field is where you improve your casting technique, and I'm going up to Ipswich, all the way up to Ipswich with Mark and one of the South Coast Rods team members, Lewis Dodge. We're going to go up there and we're going to practice our casting on the field. I don't know how I'm going to get on. I have done it once before, that was a few weeks ago up at Stedin. Really enjoyed it, hence why I'm going up to Ipswich. So we will see how we go, but we're searching for that that mythical 200 metre cast. That's what we're going for. That's a huge cast, but we will see. You know, I don't think I'll get there, but we will see. But hopefully you enjoy this. I just thought I'd vlog it so you guys at home can see what it's like going to a casting day. We're going to be testing out the new South Coast Rods 13 foot ST rod. Has been performing really well, so you'll get to see that in this video as well. They come out Christmas 2022, and yeah, we will see how we go. But I better go because I'm running a bit late. I need to get a coffee, and I'll see you on the casting field. Right, well, I finally got up here to Ipswich. That was a long old drive. You can see behind me we've got all the vans lined up, all the lads here doing a casting. We've got a few carp casters here. We've got quite a few surf casters with their beach casters and multipliers. Court's been set up. You can see a few of the guys walking back from the court there. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. We're going to go and thump some leads. The conditions aren't looking great for it. We've got a very, very slight crosswind, no favourable wind. But you know, if I can get 180 metres plus today, I'll be well happy with that. So got the new SCR ST13 rods that I'm testing out. I've actually gone and put a Penn surf blaster on it. I'll show you that in just a second, but the spool on it, although I don't really like carp fishing with it, the spool on it's a nice cone spool and it is very good for casting, so I'm going to give that a go. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's not, there's a real friendly bunch here, but it's kind of intimidating going up to here for the first time when you first pull up. But you don't have to worry too much about it. Everyone's a friendly bunch, and yeah, everyone gets on the field and gives advice and tips and a lot of banter as well. But right, I best go and have a few casts. I'll get the tripod set up and hopefully enjoy seeing some carp casting. Right, we've just stepped up to the plate, had my first cast. That one went about 174 metres, so I was pleased with that, to be honest. First cast, no wind. Yeah, it was good. Everyone's getting warmed up a little bit, getting a rod set up. Really interesting. A lot of the guys here, a lot of the surf casters, they've got different reels with different diameter lines on them. Obviously, the casting that you do, you measure the distance dependent on the lead as well, so the scores come in on your lead size. So 4 ounces, you don't compete a 4 ounce with a 4.5 ounce lead per se, so it's not just about the distance, but how far you go with the different lead sizes. So I've started on a 4.5, that matched up perfectly on the ST13. And to be honest with you, like the ST13, I was just having a chat with Lewis, one of our other team members here. You know, it's been designed as a fishing rod. You know, that's the thing. It's a fishing rod that we're taking to the casting field, not a out-and-out casting rods that you also can bring fishing on, if that makes sense. So yeah, I was pleased with that. But getting warmed up, getting loosened up. I'll get the tripod out a little bit later on and actually get some casting footage. But yeah, it's really, really good. Everyone is super friendly. Honestly, people, if you're watching this, come on down to one of these casting days. Yeah, you'll love it. Everyone is super, super friendly. It's a real chilled atmosphere. It's a lovely way to spend a Sunday. Yeah, I strongly recommend it. What I'll do is I'll put a link in the description down at the bottom of this video and put on some of the links to the casting field. I'm up here at Suffolk. There's one at Stenning, there's one at Kent as well, and you can come along. Everyone's real friendly and do some casting. Right, it's a good start. Didn't crack off. That's always a good start. Catch you guys in a bit. That was nice, man. It's about 1 o'clock now in the afternoon, and you can see there all the boys are up carp casting. I think I've had probably about 6 or 7 casts now. It's going really well, but what keeps on happening is I'm going absolutely dead down the straight down the centre of the court, which is obviously where you want it for fishing, you know, nice and accurate. So I'm really pleased with that. But I'm sort of maxing out. I think 178 metres has been my maximum cast, and I think my shortest cast was 173 metres. Every time I'm just landing in the same place time and time again. So now what I've got to do is I've got to try and unlearn some of the technique of casting and trying to relearn it. And what I'm not doing is moving my shoulder. My right hand shoulder is not coming into the cast. I'm relying more on the pull down of my left hand. So it's really strange, you know, because accuracy and at that distance is spot on. But to get further, I've got to unlearn some of the things that I've learned through years and years and years of fishing and relearn more of a distance cast. So it's really interesting. I'm enjoying this. So that's using that 13-foot ST. Lewis has been doing really well on that actually. Lewis Dodge. He has hit 197.5 metres, so he's almost up there at 200 metres. It'd be great if he got a 200 metre cast on the ST13. I'm really trying to get that 180 metre. If I could get that, that'd be spot on. I'd be really happy today. And then we're going to play around with a spom on the utility rod and see how well that goes. But yeah, it's really good. It's amazing seeing some of these surf casters, seeing them do the pendulums and stuff. They've got back casting, all these different types of sea casts, and some of the boys are absolutely sending it down there. I think 250 metres is the furthest cast I've seen today. So yeah, really interesting. Right, hopefully you're enjoying the footage, and it's something a little bit different than just seeing me on the bank blanking all the time. But yeah, we're up here at Ipswich. It's going well so far. We're all having a bit of banter and a lot of fun. Right, well happy with that. Last cast went over 180 metres, so that's what I came up here to do, was 180 plus. Managed to do it. It's a hard field apparently, this one, apparently. They all differ with the wind and how flat they are and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, 180 metres, that's nearly 200 yards I think. So I think if I can get 183 metres, that's 200 yards. So I'm going to have a couple more casts, see if I can get 183, and if I can get a 200 yard cast, that'd be sweet. But yeah, you can see behind, everyone's having a lovely time. It's a great way to spend a Sunday, people. Like, honestly, book into one of these casting days. Everyone's a friendly bunch. Come along, bring your rods along, get some tips, get some advice, improve your casting. And it is just a nice way, especially in the winter time when, you know, the fishing starts getting a bit harder. It's a really nice way to spend a Sunday. So I'm going to have a few more casts, see if I can get that 183, but I've done it. I've got over 180 metres with the ST13, well chuffed with that. And yeah, let's see if I can go further. Well, the last one felt good. That was with a 4.5 ounce lead, and that went 180, almost hit the 180 pin, to be honest, straight down the middle of the court. So I'm happy with that. Getting there, putting a bit of meterage on. I just need 3 more metres, and that's 200 yards. So I'm actually going to try upping the lead size from 4.5, stick it on another 5, and just see if I can get an extra 3 metres before I call it a day. It's hard work walking there and back every time, and thrashing this rod around, but it's good fun. Let's see if I can get 183. Right, it's getting late in the day, the sun's starting to set. We've got one more cast in us. I'm still trying to get that elusive 183 metres, which is 200 yards. I've managed to do 2 180 metre casts, so it's been my 2 furthest casts of the day. On the 4.5 ounce lead, ST13. And what we do is everyone uses the same line, so it's a 0.25 line that we're casting with the shock leader on there to make it fair, so no one's going like super fine lines and stuff. Yeah, and it's been a really fun day. So I've got one more cast in me. Let's go and see how we get on with that. And I've got a long drive back to Brighton, but it's been a great day. Come on, 183 metres. That's what I need. Come on. So that is the end of the casting day here at Ipswich. It's been a great day. I've got a long drive back to Brighton, but what a fantastic day. Some really good casting, lots of banter. It's a fantastic way to spend a Sunday. I'm definitely coming back onto these field days a bit more. The rod, the ST13 I was testing out, performed impeccably. Really impressed with that. Check the little link in the description below if you want to find the details about the rods, where you can buy it, the prices and everything like that. I was really impressed with that one. Lewis, one of the South Coast Rods team members, managed to put it 198 metres today. But it's not just a casting rod, it's an all-round rod. It's a 13-foot rod that has been built and designed for fishing, but that also casts a long way as well. So yeah, definitely check the little link in the description below, and go check out those South Coast Rods ST13s. But yeah, been really enjoyable. Really nice group of people. And on a Sunday in the winter time when the fish probably aren't biting, it's a great way to get the rods out, get some training in, and get yourself sort of like that little fishing fix during the winter time. So I'm going to head off now. So long drive back, go and see the kids before bedtime. But hope you enjoyed this latest vlog, and I'll catch you soon.